Hi, and welcome to Dyed for You. I just wanted to give you a quick welcome to our website because I know that the way we do things here is a little bit unusual, and so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. One of the things that makes Dyed for You unusual is the fact that about 90% of the people who order from Dyed for You order blank silk and just tell us, do whatever the Father says. And so we have a team of people who cover the ministry in prayer. We also have another team that's the prophetic team. And so there's a group of us who we seek the Father and we seek what He wants to share with you. And so as He downloads to us, we create the silks. So He tells us what color, He gives us meanings for the colors, He tells us what scriptures go with things, He tells us what oil to put with it. And so there's a letter that comes with each silk that explains the word that the Father has given with that particular silk. And so many people have been blessed by those letters. It's been amazing the testimonies that we've received. There was one woman who, she sent me excerpts from her journal, and there was things that were absolutely identical to the letter that the Father had downloaded to us. And so there's lots more stories like that. If you visit our blog, it'll tell you more. So you can visit the scarf stories and the anecdotes and the testimonials, and they'll tell you all about the different feedback that we've gotten back on the different silks that people have gotten. You can also see the silks in action by visiting the in action link on the blog, and you can see our demos, or you can see customers and how they use their silks. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. So what we encourage you when you order is, don't tell us anything that's your personal preference. Pray about it. First of all, we don't want anyone ordering from Dyed for You unless the Father has instructed them to order. And so if it's just you really, really want one, take a little time and pray and make sure that He wants you to have it. One of the things that we've found is that He will provide in His timing for what He wants you to have. So we frequently will have people say, I really want one, but I can't afford it. And I like to remind people in that moment, if He wanted you to have it right now, He'd provide for you to have it right now. So just wait on His timing and trust that it'll be perfect. So assuming that He's told you to order, the next thing we ask you to do is just pray about it and pray what He would have you order. And so He'll tell you whether you're supposed to have a scarf or a flag and what size it is. If you're not sure, people also will sometimes contact us and say, you know, I feel like I'm supposed to get something, but I'm not sure what. We're happy to pray and give you suggestions on what we understand Him to be saying too. That's totally fine. And so then after that, please refrain from saying, you know, oh, well, this is my favorite color, or this is my favorite, unless the Father tells you to tell us that. So putting a scarf together is kind of like putting a puzzle together. And so sometimes you may have one of the pieces that we need to put the puzzle together. So if He's specifically telling you something, don't not tell us because you want to see if we get it. Because we're not psychic, we're prophetic. There's a difference. And here, the Father, it's not about showcasing any one person's skills. That's one of the reasons why it's not just me writing the letters. There's a whole team of people, and you don't ever know who on the team has written it, or whether it was the whole team that wrote it. And so it's about putting the puzzle pieces together. So sometimes I have a piece of the puzzle, sometimes you have a piece of the puzzle, sometimes one team member has all of the pieces, and it's totally fine however He wants to do it. We just all need to be open and listening. The point of Dyed for You is about increasing the relationship that you have with the Father. That's the point. And so it's not about you coming to us to get a word. We're not trying to create an in-between between you and God. The whole point is the word is even a jumping off point in your relationship with Him. So we encourage you that even when you get the word, seek His face, because 9 times out of 10, He wants to take you even deeper. And so it's just the beginning of a whole world that He wants to open up to you. And so it's not a destination point. Your silk letter is not a destination point. When you get the letter, take it before the Father and see what He is trying to reveal to you in there. So it's neat to see how it works. But again, the whole purpose of Dyed for You is about exalting the Father. It's about increasing your relationship with Him. That's our heart. Our heart is to help increase His name in all the earth and all of our relationships with Him. We just love Him so much. And so we trust that you're going to be blessed by this ministry. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. We know what we do here is a little unusual, but we think that once you've gotten your first silk, you're going to understand it and appreciate it as well. God bless you, and happy worshiping.